just keep going. Can I get to that ladder? An old ladder leading up to an ancient water tower. The ladder needed to be extended so I could climb it. Did I extend the ladder? Yeah. I popped the latch and brought the ladder down. Okay, there wasn't... Oh, there is more stuff this way. Okay, so I still have the ladder to go up. What's this? I tried the little key I had fished out of the murky puddle in the sewers. It fit, and I heaved open the rusty door. Okay, we found somewhere else to go. And we found one of those key's uses. The wind was picking up a bit. The night air had become strangely chilly. Okay, so this just goes through the fence. Words are apparently incredibly difficult right now. I just want to check. Okay, there is something else here. Those door creaks are freaky. What's this? This must have been the entrance to the forest that had been mentioned on that map I'd seen. Whoever was poking around in those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here the sign pointed out various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was far too faded to see clearly. So I think that might... Okay, these are all paths like into the woods, I think. So I'm gonna go up that water tower first and just see what's going on there. Okay, here we go. Up we go. Okay, those bats are back. And up we go. And something on the floor. Smeared dirt and grass. There was a beat up old wallet. I thought it was mine. Did I take it? Yeah. I slid the filthy wallet into my back pocket. I noticed it didn't contain any type of gun permit. In fact, it didn't contain any cards or ID of any kind. I thought I should recover my credit cards and driver's license at least. What's this? From the railing I could see over the woods and down to the entrance to the sewers. Had I come through there before? Well, yeah, you just came out of there, bro. If I did, someone definitely could have seen me. Could have. Okay, well, let's just go back down. And it's a bit frustrating because I don't know how long this game is going to take, so I don't know if it's worth me stopping here, or should I just carry on? Because we've been playing for about half an hour already. Did you see all those eyes? That's freaky because we just came out from that side. Okay, let's go in here. The old train station. Oh, okay. It was quiet as a tomb. The only sound was that of the increasing wind buffeting the decrepit structure. Okay. A door. Let's go through the door. More seats, more seats, more seats. What's this? Ancient ticket booth was falling apart and covered in dust and grime. Stacks of paper lined the counter. Faded remains of old schedules and reports. Among the papers were newer looking sheets covered in scribbles and illegible notes. Come to think of it, the man in that house had kept similar scribbles hidden on his bookshelf, and he had notes on the water tower outside too. I guess he could have been coming here, but why? What was he using this old station for? I really don't know. There doesn't seem to be anything else in this room, so let's just go straight back out. What's this side? Yet another door. Okay, what's this? Giant map. An old map encased in glass hung on the wall. It was the train routes connected to that old station. As I looked at it, it seemed familiar. Of course, the map I found in those tunnels had similar locations marked, and the notes I found on the other man's bookshelf. His notes mentioned the water tower, and even this train yard. What was he doing coming back here? I mean, yeah, like, it's curious, but how do you know it's definitely that one guy doing everything? Okay, I'm outside now. Is this an old train? Yeah, it was ripped open. Hanging from a shred of metal, as well as the broken fence, was a dark, stained patch of cloth. It looked synthetic, like some kind of outerwear. Inside the train shell, I could see a few faint impacts, like wounds. Could they have been bullet marks? Was somebody shot there? The ground was well worn, though I couldn't really make anything out. I realised I was touching a gun I had found as I thought. Yep, just keep a hold of that gun. Just in case. This game has a really good atmosphere. It just makes me feel super uneasy the entire time you're playing it, and all this, like, the little noises, like the creaks and the odd, like, rumbles. They're freaky. They are just freaky. So well done, game developer. Oh, those eyes, they really make me uncomfortable. Okay, I think now we'll go into the woods. Let's just go. What's this on the floor? Trampled into the dirt and grass was a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off and was surprised to see it was my credit card. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was still usable, but it was mine. Did I take back my credit card? Yeah. I pocketed the credit card. Hopefully I could find my driver's license too. Yeah, hopefully. Is there anything further? Okay. Through the fence I could see a dilapidated outbuilding. I wondered if I could find my way around. Okay, so I can't go through this way. Let's go through here and maybe we can go like left and get in. Okay, so maybe that's the one I came in through. What's that noise? That little rustling. Oh my god. There was a fire pit here. It was still a bit warm. And a few embers burned at the bottom. What's this? 2 folding camping chairs on the ground, one was knocked over. There were a couple of cans of beer spilled on the ground. So someone left in a hurry? Okay. Cheap dome tent, slept 2 people. I shone my flashlight inside and could see some bedrolls, 2 backpacks and a cooler. But no people. So there are 2... space with 2 in there and there's nobody there. So there could well be 2 people around here. More rustling. Freaking me out. Okay. Some personal effects shoved back into the rock. Wait. There was a notebook there too. Did I read it? Yeah. Inside the cheap dollar store notebook was page after warm page of names and lists. None of it made much sense. The newest page contained several names. Okay, well this is kind of what that other thing was, where there was just like blanked out bits. So Heather, Olivia, Ashley, Cheryl, Iris, Daphne, Holly, Rose and Rachel. Rachel? Oh, that's her guy's girlfriend, wife, lady, person. Her name was last on the list and had a mark beside it in blue ink. The names Daphne and Olivia had been crossed out in the same blue ink. Cheryl, Heather and Rose had also been crossed out, but these marks looked older and more faded. Okay, I mean, they're still not great. Okay, this is where I came through. So I have to go back. That's where I came through. This is the last option. I can't go that way. There's a spot there. What's that? What's that? Oh, is this that building that I couldn't get in? What does it say? Don't honk. Don't bonk. I don't know. No bonking, please. Okay, so this is that building we were looking at. The sink. Grimy sink had a small patch in it that looked like it was almost clean. Still weird. Okay, what's this? Musty wooden plank propped open the small stall door. It didn't really seem useful. Did I bother to take it? Yeah, look, you're just going to take everything you come across so we never have to go back. We might need it for something. Okay, and there's nothing else, so let's just keep going. Okay, we haven't been through here, I think. Is this back at the beginning? Same as the first one, but it's not the same one. This must have been the exit to the woods on the other side. Okay, well that's good. We're out of the woods. Once I left, I knew I never wanted to return there. Okay, so that's how it keeps you out. If you cannot keep going back. Through the dense trees, I could finally start to see some light. I must have been at the edge of the forest, though I wasn't sure where the path ahead of me led. I could almost feel the cryptic notebook in my pocket as I tried to think about what it could mean. And where were the campers who'd abandoned their site? Like, that's the thing I'm concerned about. Where are these people? Would I meet them too? Though the path ahead of me was less dense, I still felt guarded and wary. Who knew what was ahead? This is weird. Okay, like, I really can't see. Like, it's just really dark and you can't see much of what's going on. Okay. Oh, just another door. Gate. Suddenly reckoned the auto parts factory where I'd worked as a machinist for all those years. Okay. The plant had closed almost 3 years ago now. Times are better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. Oh, it could be. Hey, look, there's like buildings now, and there's a door here. Let's go in. Let's just go in. Like, I know we can leave, but what? Did we just get locked in? No, we did not just get locked in. Let's go back in. Let's just keep looking. Can I look in this? No? Okay. Is that a door though? Or is it just a locker? It's a locker. Its contents were tossed about like someone had been looking for something. Okay. Well, apparently we're not looking for anything. Another door, another thing, another door. What is this? There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables burst out of the box, shaking off the other parts of the factory. Snaking off to the other parts in the factory. The metal was starting to wear and cobwebs are collected in the corners. The box wasn't receiving power. So do we have to power it? Okay, it's connected to the power box, so if we want to get through that door we've got to set up the power. There's a little electronic box under the handle. Danger, closed for repairs. So I guess we really do need that electric on if you want to keep like searching through here. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. What's this way? Okay, stairs, door. Let's read this. The board contained yellow clippings of newspaper cartoons and notices. There are notes to and from the guy that worked here. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys on the line. Okay. That's the end of that then. What's this? A power panel. Looked like it was shut off. Did I push a switch? Yes. As long as I'm not dead. What's this? The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There was a photo of a woman taped to the inside, but it was scratched out and the face was unrecognisable. Okay, well I used to work here, so maybe it was my locker. And maybe it's Rachel. A power panel looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? Okay, that one's on. That one's clearly on. And this one didn't really do anything. Did I try it again? Yes. Okay, that one's definitely on now. So that's how we turn them on. We just keep going until card slot. Okay, so we just keep going until they turn green, basically. Okay, let's get out of here and try and find some other things to turn on. Squeak! Okay, we came downstairs. Our old break table, the layer of dust and grime only made seeing this sting more. Well, I guess it would. Okay, there's no door there, so we can only go downstairs more. Okay, we can look at this. Old work clothes had been picked through and a few photos and notes had been ripped off the door and spread around. Okay, so apparently we can't do anything about that. Are we just back where we were? Yeah, because like, there's 2 of those on and 3 off. So I've gone the wrong way. Yeah, sorry, I went the wrong way. I came back upstairs. I need to go... Yeah, whatever, you know what I mean. I need to keep going upstairs. There's a door there. Let's go through the door. Another locker. This is Norman's locker. The door was dented like someone had punched it. I don't remember him doing that when we worked there. Okay, now this we just keep going until it turns to green, which it has done already. Awesome. Shelves, let's have a look. utility shelf crammed with mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer on the shelf. Should I take the hammer? Yeah. As I took the hammer, I noticed it wasn't as dusty as the rest of the tools on the shelf. Okay. Maybe it's been used recently. Ugh. Okay, what's in here? Another locker. A complete mess. Hidden at the bottom though was a magnetic card. Did I take the card? Yes, we need it for that other door. Let's keep going. Let's turn this on. This is 4 out of 5. And then we do it again because that didn't turn it on. That also didn't turn it on. Yeah. There you go. Now it's working. Okay. And this is the last one. Another panel that I hoped could help me get the power back on. Did I push the switch? Yes. And then we push it again. And it's on. Okay, so that's 5 out of 5 turned on. So the power should be on. We're going to go do that door that needed the key though. The card key. Key card? Card key? Whatever. We're going to go do that. So that was one level down. I just want to check what's over here though. I struck with the hammer. That old wooden boards came apart easily. After I'd removed the planks, I left the hammer on the floor. Okay, so we can now get into here. This was my locker, there in the factory. It stank of booze. There was a picture of Rachel on the side. Okay, so it turns out I am a heavy drinker. It looked like it had been torn up. I thought I had taken that picture home when the factory closed. Okay. That's weird. The floor was littered with old liquor bottles. I wondered if that man in the house had something to do with this. Why though? Oh, okay. He sure had a lot of alcohol at his place. Yeah, but I don't know. To me, that doesn't really mean anything. Like, he doesn't work at the factory, does he? But you work at the factory. Okay, I think the door that needed the keycard was through here. All the way at the back. Yeah, I think this is it. The keycard I found seemed like it would pass through this reader. Did I use the keycard? Yes. Okie doke. I am not sure what that is. Okay, there's nothing else in the room to look at, so let's look at that. There's some kind of ventilation hatch here. It looked like I could jump to the room below. My leg hurt enough as it was, but I couldn't see another option. Did I jump? I mean, like, do I need to? Because I can probably open that other door now. Okay, let's just do it. Oh man, my leg hurt like hell. Well, I guess if we had jumped earlier and not used the rope, then we couldn't do this. What's this? There was a crumpled up letter on the floor. It had been scratched out heavily and it was hard to make out. Did I try to read the letter? Yeah. Most of the letter was violently scratched out with what looked like to be a ballpoint pen. All I could make out was need to. Just don't. Drinking. Need. Norman. Who was Norman writing to? He was writing to me, clearly. Like, I'm just getting the vibe that all of this is about my character. That room at the top of the plant, the one with all those bottles, it was really getting to me. Maybe I was just distracted. Who went up there and used that room? Me! As I exited the factory, I didn't recognise where I was going. My head ached terribly and my leg was a mess. Oh, what? Am I done with that now? Oh. Well, I turned all the power on for, like, nothing. There's like, a noise when I walk of something behind me coming from my right earphone. See, we're being followed. I can hear it and it's freaking me out. Rustling. Okay, that noise has stopped. It says 60. Okay, let's just go through here. I'm really tense. Really, really tense now. Okay, another gate. Where the hell are we? The garbage bin was a disgusting mess of rotten food and slick black bags. I saw a thin greenish corner poking out from one of the bags. It was my driver's license. It looked damaged. Did I take it back? Yeah. I cleaned the card off as best I could. It looked pretty beat up. I was amazed I found my credit card and now this. I tucked the card into my wallet next to my credit card. That's really amazing that I've just found them both. Sounded like it was going to start raining again. It does sound like it's going to start raining. Okay, into the door, and that takes us to Norman's place? Why does everyone live so close? This was the back of the store that he ran. It was oddly quiet except for the faint sound of a television. Right, if Norman's place was this close to the factory, why didn't he mention it? I don't get that. Like, surely it's something worth mentioning. Entrance to the front of the store was locked from the inside. Looked like it couldn't just pop open. It needed a key. There was a bit of blood on the keyhole. Well, that doesn't make me feel very good. And that noise sounds like someone hung from a noose or something. It does not sound good. What's through this door? What's this? What was this? It looked like a pull chain hanging from the ceiling. I wondered where it led. I'm not going to push it just yet. But I can come back to it, I'm guessing, and pull it again. So here's the TV. Indecipherable channel. Okay. Oh my god, someone's dead on the floor. Norman, my co-worker and one of the few friends I had in this town, lay dead beside his armchair. His face and shirt were covered in blood. It looked like he'd been shot trying to get up. His eyes are still wide with shock. Norman, you deserve better than this. Did I close his eyes? I don't want to be touching all these bodies, but yeah. I wasn't sure if I wanted to give him peace or if I just couldn't stand to think anymore about what was going on. Quickly I closed Norman's eyes. That is really freaky though. Like, okay, let's just go through here. I want to turn that TV off, it's a bit annoying. Okay, so I can't do anything with that. Let's look in the bin, I guess. Smelled fresh. I didn't dig through that mess, did I? Yes, you did! A hairpin amongst the rotting food and trash and pocketed it. Okay. We have a hairpin. I guess this was Norman's kitchen table. He kept it clean enough, but there were water rings from 2 cups still there in the wood. Okay, so I guess he lived here with someone? Or had someone visit very often? Bye, Norman. Can I turn this off? This is annoying. It just like, it's making me really uncomfortable. Let's go up here. Did I pull the chain? Yes, you did. Single tug and a simple folding ladder to the attic popped down. Let's go up that ladder then. Ugh. Another little TV. Some things. I don't know what these are. They look like nices to me. Okay. There was a large cardboard box that hadn't been sealed. Did I open it? Why not? There's a pile of clothes, photos, and even shoes. As I looked, I realised they were Rachel's. What the heck? Why are your clothes like everywhere? What were you doing here, Rachel? Were you responsible for poor Norman downstairs? I don't really get it. Is Rachel cheating with Norman on my character? Because, hey Rachel, that is not cool. Okay, so what's this way? Okay, another door. There's a coat. It was one of Rachel's old fall coats. I always wondered what happened to it. How long had it been there? So Rachel's coat is just hanging there, is it? Inside the cabinet was a small but impressive collection of hunting rifles, shotguns, and even a few items I didn't think were legal here. One of the slots on the rack was empty. The gun I had found seemed to match the others there. If the handgun was Norman's, what the hell was he doing with it? The gun would fit here. Did I place it back in the cabinet? Yeah, I mean, like, we haven't needed it so far. I felt a great burden lifted. I mean, we haven't used it so far. Oh, I got an achievement for that. A close call. I don't know what that's about. Can I look through this? Because, like, I need a key. There was a little bit of something dark staining the sleeve. I need a key to get out. So... okay, I'm going to just go back downstairs and try... no, we have a bobby pin. So we can just try the bobby pin on the door. There you go. Hairpin on the lock. The hairpin snapped in half. So I threw it away. But we got the door open. That is the main thing. The general store was small, but it was clean. It had the usual things: postcards, snacks, magazines, and canned goods. I never went there much. Rachel usually stopped by after work if we needed anything. The register was mostly empty and a fat stack of travel magazines sat beside it. Okay. Why does this one highlight and the other one doesn't? It seemed to be unplugged. It must have been off for a while. Most of its contents were half melted. Okay. There were various postcards from the area, especially from the tourist traps. One of the postcards showed an old black and white photo of a water tower. It looked to be in much better shape then. Well, of course it would. It's an old photo. Okay, is this us leaving? It'd been weeks since It'd been weeks since I'd last seen Norman, and finding him that way still left me cold. Thinking of him slumped against that chair only cemented my reassurance of getting rid of that gun. It looked like someone had taken that piece from his store, but why was it in those tunnels? As I stepped outside, I recalled that dusty old box of clothes of Norman's in the attic. I felt like I'd only discovered more questions, no answers, but I was close to home. It was time to find out the truth.